Hi guys, today I will be doing a 5-minute summary of why you should read Red Rising by Pierce Brown. If you want a complete review, check out the link to my blog in the details. Okay, to start this off with, who is the target audience of this novel? I'd say the target audience is 16 plus. There's definite adult overlap. You could maybe even say 14 to 15 plus, but I'd say 16 plus to just be on the safe side. People do die. Then this is a sci-fi story, but with medieval fantasy elements. Basically, this is a battle royale set in the future, but for some reason they go back and set it up so that the fighting mission is with swords and bows and arrows and stuff, which is a bit weird, but hey, do your life. Live your life, weird future space people. You are in the target audience if you're in the mood for a fairly grim dystopian setting where lots of people die. This has space Roman vibes with the freedom from slavery plot arc, and it is a battle royale with Roman gladiator vibes. Okay, what tropes does this use? This uses body horror tropes. This uses slavery tropes. This uses dystopian tropes. This uses battle royale tropes. This uses Roman tropes. This uses political scheming and factioneering tropes. This uses backstabbing tropes. This uses honor-killing tropes. You get the idea. What are some similar books? I'd say that the protagonist is very like Ender Wiggin in the novel Ender's Game, except for this protagonist is older, even though he's a boy genius in a school setting who wins the game by making friends. I'd say it's also similar to Hunger Games in the terms of being a battle royale. However, caveat emptor, I've not actually read Hunger Games myself. I've only seen the movie. Next, I compare it to Misghorn, because this also has a theme of escaping slavery by joining the aristocracy. And finally, I'd compare it to the Codex Alera, a YA Roman military fantasy novel, which also has a freeing people from slavery subtheme. Okay, so what genre is this? I'd say it's YA, it is sci-fi, it's battle royale, it's dystopian. How did this make me feel? This book gave me largely positive emotions. I was excited and energized when the novel went Darrow's way. Darrow is the protagonist. And I had my heart in my mouth when the novel went against his interests, like when he was backstabbed or stabbed in the stomach, as the case would be. But also I got frustrated. There were namely this is a 4-act book. Act 3 I kind of thought was boring. That was when the battle royale got in full swing. It was only in Act 4 when I finally got interested in the battle royale, right when it was wrapping up. What was my favorite aspect of this novel? I'd say that the characters are my favorite aspect of this novel. Across the board, they're all pretty good to very good. The protagonist is perhaps a little bland, but it's book 1. He can be built up in future books. But even though the protagonist is bland, everyone else is really good. I liked Cassius. I liked Mustang. I liked Pax. I could keep going, but they're all good. Even the antagonists had a lot of personality to them. The Jackal was a piece of work. Yeah, across the board, I really just enjoyed the characters in this. And finally, I mentioned body horror. It's fairly light. It's basically the protagonist gets surgery, very extensive plastic surgery to look like someone else. Makes him taller, makes him stronger, that sort of thing. So just be aware, that's what I'm talking about. And also people die. A lot of people die. That's a trigger warning if you care about that. Like I said, this is a positive spin only review. If you want to find my positive as well as negative aspects about this book, look at my blog post in the details of this video. See you later.